In the heart of a sprawling metropolis that thrived on neon lights and digital illusions, a story begins. This is not just the tale of a hacker, a streamer, or an activist. It is the unfolding chronicle of how a single voice, hidden behind a digital mask, disrupted power structures that had stood unchallenged for decades. The film, Echo Stream, unravels the dangerous dance between truth, deception, and the seductive power of virality. Today, we are going to walk you through the entire story, scene by scene, character by character, emotion by emotion, until you see why this narrative has shaken audiences around the globe. The city itself is a character. Glass towers reflect the glow of endless advertisements. Digital billboards scream promises of luxury and prosperity, while down in the alleyways, street vendors barter food scraps, and children chase holographic projections instead of real toys. This metropolis thrives on spectacle, but beneath the bright lights lies a darker reality: corruption, censorship, and growing inequality. For most citizens, the internet is their only refuge, an infinite screen where they can escape, gossip, and occasionally fight back. But one woman uses it not for escape, but for war. Her name is Maya. Online, she is known only as Echo Maya. At 26, she has already lived a life heavier than most. Years ago, her older brother was imprisoned after trying to expose government malpractice in the courts. His arrest left her distrustful of institutions, but sharpened her willpower. To the world, she appears as a faceless avatar, a digital mask of shifting glitch lines, never fully forming. To her small but loyal audience, she is a voice of rebellion, underground streamer exposing scams, corrupt officials, and forgotten truths. At first, her streams are modest. She uncovers a local politician embezzling funds from housing projects, or a corporation poisoning the water supply. Her evidence is solid, but her reach is limited. That is, until one night, she stumbles upon something far larger. A small encrypted drive falls into her possession, handed off by a nervous courier who disappears before she can ask questions. On the drive are documents, video recordings, and financial trails too detailed, too precise to be fabricated. At first, she thinks it's just another local scandal. But as she digs deeper, she realizes she's holding a bomb. These files connect a decorated public official, Commander Basri, to a vast network of corruption, land seizures disguised as development projects, kickbacks from foreign contractors, and even the suppression of entire communities. The scope is enormous. It is no longer about a single scandal, it is about the future of the city itself. Maya cannot release this carelessly. The files are too explosive. She knows mainstream media will bury the story, just like they buried her brothers. But she has an idea. What if the public itself verifies the truth in real time? What if she makes the process transparent, letting thousands of strangers analyze, cross-check, and connect the dots together? This becomes her plan. She calls it live verification. She schedules a stream unlike any she has ever attempted before. When the stream begins, it looks ordinary. Maya's glitch avatar flickers on screen. Her voice is disguised with a digital filter. But soon, she uploads the first document, a scanned contract linking Commander Basri's office to a private military company. Instead of simply presenting it, she asks her audience to help confirm it. Viewers flood the chat with comments, searching public records, comparing signatures, running metadata analysis. Within minutes, the chat uncovers matching names, timestamps, and even a hidden clause in the fine print. Together, the audience verifies the first piece of evidence. Maya uploads another file. The crowd digs again. By the end of the night, #EchoVerify is trending across every platform. Strangers around the world are tuning in, captivated not only by the revelations, but by the unprecedented format. It feels participatory, alive like a digital courtroom, where every viewer is a judge. The momentum builds. Aisha, an independent journalist known for publishing underground contacts, Maya. At first, she is cautious. She knows Echo Maya only as an avatar and suspects a trap. But Maya convinces her. The evidence is real, and together, they can protect it. With Aisha's help, the documents gain credibility. Suddenly, what began as a fringe livestream is on the front page of major outlets. Crowds gather in the streets. Politicians stammer during press conferences. The system trembles. But power does not crumble quietly. Commander Basri is no ordinary official. He is charming in public, ruthless in private. Behind the scenes, he deploys countermeasures. His cyber ops team floods the internet with disinformation, creating fake leaks designed to discredit Maya. Bots swarm her streams, spamming accusations that she is a foreign agent. Government lawyers demand platforms shut her down. And yet, every attempt to silence her only fuels curiosity. Her audience grows from thousands to millions. The Hive, as her online community now calls itself, evolves into a decentralized army. Activists, coders, whistleblowers, trolls, and dreamers, all united by the stream. Tension escalates. Rafi, Maya's childhood friend and loyal cameraman, becomes her lifeline. While she orchestrates the streams, he secures backup servers and safe houses. But one night, Rafi is captured while transporting a hard drive. Maya barely manages to encrypt the files before losing connection. The Hive erupts in panic. Has Rafi betrayed them? Has he been tortured? Maya's mask flickers with fear. For the first time, she hesitates. Meanwhile, Aisha digs deeper. She uncovers something chilling. Not all of Maya's files are genuine. Hidden among the authentic documents are carefully planted forgeries, designed to mislead. Someone else is playing a game, feeding Maya evidence, not just to expose Basri, but to manipulate public opinion for their own ends. But who? A foreign intelligence agency? A rival political faction? The truth becomes murky. Yet Maya cannot stop now. Too many eyes are watching. Too many lives are at stake. The story accelerates toward its climax. Commander Basri escalates his assault. He leaks Maya's real identity, broadcasting her face, her address, her family ties. Overnight, Echo Maya is no longer a mysterious avatar, but a hunted woman. Trolls flood her inbox with death threats. Police vehicles circle her neighborhood. Rafi, bruised but alive, returns with a warning. Basri will shut her down permanently within days. Maya faces a choice: disappear forever, or risk everything in one final stream. She chooses to fight. She announces the Mirror, a live broadcast that will reveal the full scope of corruption, not just Basri's, but the entire network of collaborators. The Hive mobilizes. Coders reroute servers across continents. Protesters march outside Basri's headquarters. Even international media tune in, curious and terrified. The Mirror begins. Maya appears, mask glitching more violently than ever. She plays video confessions from whistleblowers. She uploads transaction logs, signed orders, and surveillance footage. One by one, the puzzle pieces assemble. The audience watches, horrified, as the system they trusted collapses before their eyes. But Basri is not defeated yet. His forces storm the building where Maya streams. The connection falters. The screen flickers. Chat explodes with fear. Just as the feed is about to cut, Maya reveals the final twist. Among the files is proof that foreign corporations funded Basri's empire, manipulating the city for global gain. It is not just a local scandal, it is an international conspiracy. The revelation sends shockwaves across the globe. Governments scramble to respond. Markets plunge. The chat explodes with disbelief. Then, silence. The stream cuts to black. In the aftermath, chaos reigns. Protests erupt in every major district. Some officials resign. Others cling to power. Aisha is arrested briefly, but released after international pressure. Rafi disappears underground, a ghost in the digital ether. Commander Basri, though exposed, survives protected by legal loopholes and powerful allies. He holds a press conference, blaming terrorist hackers for destabilizing the nation. To many, he remains untouchable. To others, he is already finished, and Maya, she vanishes. For weeks, there is no trace of her. Rumors spread. Some say she fled abroad. Others claim she was executed in secret. Then, late one night, a small webcam feed flickers online. No avatar, no masks, just a shadowed figure in a quiet room by the sea. The chat window lights up instantly. Is that Echo we're watching? The figure says nothing. A faint smile appears. The feed cuts again. The legend of Echo Stream is born. What makes this story resonate is not just the thriller elements, but the questions it leaves behind. Is truth always worth the cost? Can virality be trusted when it is so easily manipulated? What happens when ordinary people hold extraordinary power in their fingertips? EchoStream offers no easy answers. Instead, it mirrors our own reality. A world where information spreads faster than bullets, where digital mobs can crown heroes or destroy them, where trust is fragile and power is hungry. The closing credits roll over scenes of real protests, edited to blur the line between fiction and reality. Crowds chant. Police clash. Screens glow in the night, and in the background, A single message scrolls endlessly across the digital void. We are the echo. We will not be silenced. This is the full story of Echo Stream. A story of one woman who dared to believe that truth, when amplified by millions, could change the world. A story of how that same truth nearly destroyed her. A story that leaves audiences unsettled, inspired, and questioning the very platforms through which they consume it. Whether you see it as a cautionary tale, a rallying cry, or a thriller for the digital age, one thing is certain: you will not forget it. And as long as screens continue to glow, the echo will continue to spread.